Hi, Chris here from Chrissy Oils. I've claimed today to be DIY day, and it seems like all my DIY products seem to have run low or gone empty right around the same time. So I decided today is DIY day, and what better day to diffuse? I actually am diffusing orange and grapefruit. It's getting towards the end of summer, and I like the citrusy smell. Reminds me of summer and summer drinks and orange juice, things like that. So that smells really wonderful. So just wanted to let you know some of the things that I did today. And the first thing I did was I was running low on my mouthwash. So yes, this is Young Living's Thieves mouthwash, which I did buy, and I've since used it. And instead of purchasing another one or waiting for it, I've decided to do my own. So to do that, what I needed was 1 cup of distilled water. I used 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then I used 4 drops of Thieves and 10 drops of peppermint, and then I also put a packet of stevia in the raw. That's actually optional. You don't have to do that. I do like my mouthwash a little sweeter, sorry, so that's why I do. But you don't have to put that in. Put it all in, shake it up, and you've got a really good mouthwash, and I use that every day. And so the next thing I made was a chemical-free bathroom spray. This is actually the spray I keep at my work, and I noticed it was going low, so I brought it home and I decided to make it up. So this is like a 50 milliliter spray bottle, and so what I used was 2 drops of orange, 2 drops of grapefruit, 2 drops of lime, and 2 drops of lemon. So again, I like the citrusy smell. Then I put 25 milliliters of distilled water and 15 milliliters of witch hazel. Shook it up, and it's a really nice, light, citrusy smelling DIY chemical-free bathroom spray. The next thing that ran low was eye wipes, eye makeup remover wipes. So you'll need a 4-ounce bottle, jar, I should say, glass jar, and you will need 10 round cotton pads. And I used 2 tablespoons of distilled water, 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. I used 2 tablespoons. I normally use almond oil. You can use Young Living's V6 enhanced oil. You could even use olive oil. I actually had ran out of the almond oil, so I used castor oil. So it's the first time I'm using castor oil, but it has a lot of good benefits to it, so that's what I used. And then I used 4 drops of lavender, and I put them all in there, and then I pushed down the pads so that they all got liquid and shook it up a little bit, and they're good to go. So then the next thing I made was facial toner, again chemical free. So this one I used vitamin E, just 2 drops. Then I used 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of tea tree, and 2 drops of cedar wood. And then I topped off to fill the bottle with witch hazel and shook it up. So this is you don't have to use a spray bottle. You could actually use just a regular glass bottle if you wanted, and you could use like a cotton ball, put some cotton ball and kind of put it around your face. I just prefer to just spray it. If you want to wipe it dry, you can use a cotton ball or tissue, whatever you want. I just kind of spray it and I let it dry, before I go put my makeup on. I actually use it at night and in the morning. So then the next thing I made, oh, body butter. I love this, okay? So for body butter, what you need is a 1/4 cup of shea butter, 1/8 of a cup of coconut oil, all right? And what I normally do is I put it in a glass measuring cup, like a 2-cup measuring cup. I put them in there, and then I put that in a pot with water, and I put it on a stove and I boil it, and then I let the 2 oils melt, okay, and then what I do is I cool it off a little bit, then I actually stick it in the refrigerator for however long, and then I bring it out and I put 15 drops of lavender and 15 drops of frankincense, and if you've watched my videos before, you know I love good old Frank. And I will do frankincense videos on Fridays, frankincense Fridays. And then I use a 1/4 teaspoon of almond oil. And then what I do is I have this handheld mixer, and it has different attachments, and I have a whisk attachment. I attach that, and then I just whip it all together. And it does take a little while because the putting it in the fridge does harden it up a little bit, but it's once you whip it up, it's like so light and creamy, and it's the best. I use that, for my face. I use it after shaving. It's just I've used it after being in the sun, so it's just a really good DIY product. So then the last thing I did was this tub here. Okay, I made DIY chemical-free wipes. So you can use these wipes as diaper wipes, baby wipes, and you can use them as bathroom wipes. I would not flush these down the toilet. We here in my house, we actually use them as makeup remover wipes. So we have, me and my 2 daughters, we use the wipes. So this is a BPA-free plastic container. If you can find a glass one with a lid, even better. So the first thing I do is I have 1 3/4 cups of distilled water, then 1 1/2 to 2, probably 2 tablespoons of almond oil, and then I use 5 drops of tea tree, and then 10 drops of lavender. Okay, mix that all together, and then I actually cut a paper towel in half. Okay, put the cut side down in the plastic container, pour the mixture all around them, even the center. Okay, and then you should, because it's liquid, you should be able to then pull the cardboard inner roll out. Okay, and then just take this lid and you just kind of push it down, okay, and you kind of shake it up and make sure it's all good on everything, and then you just go in the center and you pull one of the wipes, and it's like the start of the wipe. So that's the chemical-free wipes. So that is all the things I did today. It's Saturday. I had some time to do that. That's why I just wanted to call today DIY day. And I hope you learned something new. I hope you learned how to use the essential oils in your everyday life. And if you liked my video, if you could click below and share and comment and like my video, and if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be great. I hope you have a good day.